quick video about Ma'at and my personal interpretation of it. So as I already stated, Ma'at means a lot in my language, Tigrinya language of the Eritrean people, right? So what I broke down is the word mathematics. So in the word mathematics, you have the word Ma'at two times. Ma'at and Ma'atics. So you have the word Ma'at two times, and at the end you have the X or X if you really break it down. I hope you can see what I can see. And basically, the X is the unknown in algebra or missing value, right, in mathematics. And the two Ma'at represent the ciphers. Again, Ma'at means a lot, so it's a cipher that potentially it's a high number, right? Therefore, you have an equation there. You have Ma'at plus Ma'at, the two ciphers, and together they will give you the missing value, the X that is at the end of mathematics. And this is my opinion, and this is something that I broke down, and I believe it really makes sense, when you can make it make sense, as long as it's reasonable. It doesn't mean that it was designed to be like that. It doesn't mean that whoever created the word mathematics in the English language had in mind what math represented and the laws of math, and created this scenario. But I believe that the universe has a way to reveal you certain things that perhaps weren't made consciously, but perhaps maybe subconsciously they were made in a way that they would make sense. And even if it's not subconsciously, we can say that they were made in order for someone to uncover their meaning. So yeah, we can say subconsciously the person done it because it was guided, regardless of the person being benevolent or malevolent. It was guided by a force behind it. So, and that's what we do as co-creators. We co-create, and in my opinion, that's what I'm doing now. I'm giving a new meaning to this powerful word, two powerful words, one being ma'at, of course, and the other one mathematics. And if you consider what ma'at represent, in ancient time, we know that that is the precept, is the concept. Ma'at is the concept of balance, justice, and order. So of course, when you apply it to my breakdown, what better way to create balance if not with numbers? Everything is ordained by numbers. The life around us is all ordained by numbers. Now, numbers are in everywhere. We live with numbers. We are numbers. Our date of birth and so on. We couldn't do anything with numbers, right? So that's the perfect balance that you can possibly have. The one that you can scientifically, prove. A number can prove that. I bet that you cannot prove to anybody how balanced you are. You can say, yeah, I am a balanced person. I am, I have a certain equilibrium in whichever way you mean it. But how do you quantify that? How do you really prove that? And mathematics is the science that can offer you that. So yeah, perfect balance. And also, if you consider the principle of justice of Ma'at, in ancient Kemetic culture, the heart of the deceased person was being weighed on the scales, and it had to match the feather. So the heart had to be light as a feather, right? So again, that is quantifiable by the weight. Let's say a feather, the weight of a feather is 33 grams. I mean 33, not grams, I'm sorry, 33. What system do you use there? Okay, I'll say kilo, but it's not kilo. It's yeah, goddamn, it's grams. Yeah, grams. Yeah, 33. Yeah, I had a blackout. I don't like that word, but I had a blackout. Yeah, 33 grams. Let's say that it's 33 grams. So the heart as well had to weigh 33 grams in order to match it, and not being devoured by the crocodile being, which is called the emmet, right? So that is quantifiable still. So we're talking about justice, and of course, again, order. You know, the way to have a certain order is by having the numbers really match with each other. If you make if you sum a certain sum of money, or if you make a division, if you multiply ciphers, they have to match. So it's the perfect way to really make the numbers, align. So yeah, this is the principle of Ma'at, and this is my opinion. Ma'at and Ma'at X, and yeah, that's interesting. So the X also represent. Yeah, I'm thinking now while I'm making this video. The X also represent in the Roman number system, represent the number 10. 10 we can also say that represent somehow totality, although the highest number is 9, but after 9 you have 10, which is the totality. Is if you break it down, is basically 0, which has no numerical value if you want, and the number 1. 1 represents the one, the all, right? So, and you can obtain it in the equation of Ma'at and Ma'at. So the two ciphers creating the final X, mathematics, which is the unknown value, which is 1, D1. So this is somehow of a concept that now I'm driving it toward a metaphysical and spiritual explanation, and that being like, it's always about oneness, and it's about D1. So yeah, D1, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 9 is the highest number, in the same way that you see, for example, the 72 angelic forces. 72 plus 7 plus 2 equals 9. So 9 is the highest number. So you have the angelic forces, and you got the other 72 demonic forces, creating the yin and yang, which is still 7 plus 2, 9, which equals all 144, 72 plus 72, and that creates 1, D1. So again, we go in there, and that's the perfect balance. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going back to Ma'at. So that's the perfect balance, D1, between the yin and yang, angelic and demonic forces. So, and when we talk about demonic forces, the way I interpret it is not something that is negative, but something that is challenging. So obstacle like that you have to overcome in order to fulfill the oneness that you then will receive from those experiences, whether you consider them positive or negative. At the end of the day, they become all one, and that's how you become a full, complete being. And of course, I already spoke about what 144 represents for me, which is fourth chakra from above, fourth chakra from below, and it is the heart, right? 4 from below, 4 from above. It is the heart, and the 1 is the one that is you. So 144, and that's who the 144 are, the one that lead from the heart. But I spoke about this already. I don't remember what video, one of my first videos. But yeah, and that's how I link it all to mathematics, So I'm linking mathematics 144 that you find in the Bible, and yeah, and how everything, you know, matches with mathematics and the laws of Ma'at. So everything is linked. So these are not different. These are not different. How to say? So different roots of knowledge. They all belong to the same complex. In the same way, you know, the trees I said roots, so I'm thinking about trees. In the same way, trees that are very distant from each other, they communicate through through underground entanglements, you know, of their own branches, their own roots, and by the power of Mother Nature that connect them and make them one. They make them one. She makes them one. So yeah, this was my message. Hope I haven't been all over the place, because, as I said before, when I make the video, sometimes I think about it, and you know, something pop-ups in my mind, and I'm urged to say it, for example. But yeah, that's my message. So simple as math. I'll close it like that.